Zombie. Again. Podcast.
Welcome to the Zombie Thuggin' Podcasting. My name is Buddha. Sideways is not with me. He's at the gym training, doing his thing. I actually just got off work and I'm heading home. It is Halloween night and I am taking my kids out trick-or-treating. So, but anyways, what we did was we recorded pretty much a two-parter at a Chinese restaurant yesterday with the triumphant return of Randy, otherwise known as Master Windbreaker. So what I'm going to do is, like I said, it's a two-parter. So I'm going to play the first part today, and then later on down the way, I'll play the second part. So without further ado, it is now time to play the return of Master Windbreaker. Well, that's because they brought in...
bringing back all the old wrestlers and shit.
Mm-hmm. You know, TNA, they brought in Bischoff, Hogan, Nash, Hall. It's pretty much WCW Light again.
Yeah.
And so it's like, there's nothing...
Hogan.
and Macho Man was in there for a little bit, too.
Yeah, that's right.
And you went away from, like, AJ, Christopher Daniels.
Yeah, all them guys.
The guys who pretty much made TNA.
Yeah, that's kind of what pissed me off about the whole thing, because
it's like, yeah, fuck y'all, we got Hogan. You give a shit about Hogan.
You guys had 5-star matches for like the last 5 years?
Yeah.
No, we got Hogan.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan. My penis.
Because you know it's still 1980.
Yeah.
Terry, I forgot his last name. Terry, whatever his name is.
Hogan's?
Yeah, Hogan's real name. I know Terry something. Something with a B.
Yeah,
like
I don't know.
Bogart or some shit, I don't know.
Bogart, a lot of money.
Terry Bogart. Terry Bernard or something. Terry Bernard penis is small and frail and shriveled. The Hulk Hogan's penis is massive.
Jesus Christ.
Size of a semi. It is Jesus Christ. That's how big his penis is.
That's terrible. That's funny.
Videos talking about how like Billy Corgan's suing Dixie Carter now because like Billy Corgan was under the assumption that if they can't pay the bills, he would get full control of the company, but they can't pay their bills. And what sucks is there's some good wrestlers there that are going to be out of jobs.
I don't even know anymore because really I just don't watch wrestling. Like I said, man, the only time I do watch wrestling, like jump on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's like rare. It's like as of late now, though, one thing I've been jumping on YouTube for is either to study or to listen to Jim Cornette. You know what? There's been another dude. I've been listening to like a little bit of this guy's been running. He's been running for a while, but it's called Wrestling with Regret. Some of the shit he puts up is funny.
I don't know if I've seen his.
It's funny. And that's really just it. It's like, I'd rather just laugh. You know what I mean? So I stopped putting up like stop looking up at what's it called? The other guys that they talk about wrestling a lot. I forgot what it's called now. Like.
You okay with that?
Now I'm gonna look because I can't remember what it's called now. I don't even think I'm following it. So I don't even know if looking it up on YouTube is even gonna count. Where's my follow? What the fuck? What I'm following is Facebook and shit.
What about you, Randy? What do you think about the whole TNA?
It's been a sinking ship for years now.
It sucks though, man, because It would have been nice if they had like a competition though.
And it's just
whatculture.com.
what culture? Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped following him a while ago because like it wasn't funny anymore.
Yeah.
It was like they started getting all serious and like, you know.
Like, I seriously tried to give TNA one more shot, and I watched it. I watched an episode, and this was like the first time I watched it in years.
Yeah.
And then right when they got to the whole Matt and Jeff Hardy thing, and I'm just like, I can't do this. This is no. I can't do it. I've seen some really bad gimmicks in my time.
It just tops it, doesn't it?
This tops it, yeah.
I
This
thought-
is so bad.
I thought Jeff fucking retired.
No.
No?
He's running around with Matt now
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
in TNA.
And they're like some weird ass gimmick.
It's weird.
I tried to watch it.
Very, 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 very. You got Matt Hardy talking like somebody from like the Beethoven era, and like Jeff is like some kind of like android-esque kind of like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. You would have to see it in order to believe it.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah, it's cancerous. I'm sorry, it's cancerous. That's what. Just the thought of it is probably giving me a tumor. Back in the head, man. Like, I probably know I'm not the one to talk about like crazy gimmicks and stuff, but I don't see where their gimmick is going. I don't see what the appeal is.
Yeah.
I mean, with somebody like say Finn Balor, for example, like I could see the appeal for Finn because you have just Finn Balor, and then when you have him in a heated rivalry and they have a big payoff at a pay-per-view, you have the Demon King.
Yeah.
I understand that. I mean, there's that gimmick I can understand. But what Matt and Jeff are doing, I don't understand it.
I don't even know if they understand
Obsolete and delete. What the hell is that supposed to mean? I don't even...
And then when they start singing and stuff, it's like,
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
like...
Yeah.
No, and I remember seeing this thing that I guess they recorded. They recorded some really goofy thing that they had, like a wrestling ring in there, like on the property or something, and I watched that, I'm going... What the hell is this?
You know,
like
one
back
was
to,
just kind
I think they went back to backyard.
in
days.
some degree, one was just kind of this is the way you sound, make it all sound. Just kind of, I don't know why it's reminding me of this, but like back when it was a WCW, I pretty much considered anytime they it was like I considered it kind of like a horseman revamp of it, but they didn't call it the Horseman. It was the Revolution. You remember that shit at all?
The Revolution?
Yeah,
In WCW?
WCW.
I don't remember it.
It was Benoit, Perry Saturn. I can't remember. I think Dean Malenko. And I can't remember.
Oh, the Radicals. That was the WCW. That was
No.
WWE.
I'm talking about WWE. I'm talking about WCW. Guerrero wasn't a part of it. Guerrero was still running with the what's it called? The Latino World Order. It was like a little bit toward. It was like a little bit toward the end of NWO, like when they started dying out and shit like that. And right before, I mean, they were already kind of losing the Monday Night Wars at that point. But it was right before they went into, pretty much the death days of WCW.
Well, basically, at this point, they were still milking the NWO.
Yeah, they were teetering. They were teetering at that point. They formed some group called the Revolution, but it was basically like fucking horsemen, Because like I said, I mean, it was them three guys. I can't remember who was the fourth dude.
Dean Malenko.
I said Dean Malenko. It was
Yeah,
Dean
sure.
Malenko. What's it called?
Chris Benoit.
and Perry Saturn. There was one more guy. It wasn't Eddie.
Yeah, because
But,
Eddie they didn't do the thing until they went to WWE.
Yeah.
And they had
But no,
Eddie
like,
do it.
what's it called? It was one night they all got on the mic and shit, and they were just trying to, fuck. Either they're all on the mic and shit like that. Then Perry just got on, and he's like said the shit that's like made no sense. He was like, "Oh, with evolution and with revolution," it's like, yeah, good Perry, pat on the head.
Take the mic away.
Yeah,
Take the mic away from Perry Saturn.
no more
Put him on the mic.
drugs for you now.
Whose asshole gave him the mic?
I know, it's like you compare Perry Saturn to like when he was in WCW ECW, and then you compare him to like right at the tail end of WWE, and it's just like, oh boy,
Yeah.
it's just like how the mighty have fallen.
Give you a mop.
You get the spoon with a mop for ratings. Because ratings, that's why. Because Vince McMahon, that's why. Because creative thought it was a good idea.
Well, I mean, like, and it kind of like, and toward the end of his shit, kind of reamped his whole career. But I mean, they did it because at the same time, he was just so far gone by the time WWF came that he was like, what they kept saying was he was damn near impossible to work with.
Yeah.
So they had to give him something that would just appeal to his fucking craziness.
That guy's batshit crazy, man. He was. It's a scary thing. It's like that's a scary guy to be in the ring with. Somebody that's like already imbalanced enough as is, and he's playing an imbalanced gimmick. AKA, you're just in there going acting like yourself.
Yeah, pretty much.
And it's just kind of like, okay.
Here's a mop with some eyes and lipstick. Make it work. We know you will because you're batshit crazy.
You've got about 8 months on your contract left, so this is what we're sticking you with until then. And then as soon as your contract's up, we're just going to fade you off into obscurity. I cracked up when like some of the WWE games incorporated the fact you can actually use Moppy as a freaking weapon. I remember like, what the heck? Is that Moppy? Oh my god. They're just gonna beat the shit out of somebody with Moppy. Poor Perry. I feel so bad.
I liked Perry, man, but
Yeah.
He was a good wrestler, man.
Like when he was with fucking Raven.
yeah.
That was
Flock.
bad. The Flock was bad.
Yeah.
Well, when he was in the Enforcers in ECW, he was or the Eliminators. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The Eliminators were fucking awesome. He was a great tag team wrestler.
Like his one match with him and Raven was freaking sick in WCW.
And the thing was, I mean, Perry had a really good look. He looked awesome.
Mm-hmm.
You know, had a nice. I mean, he just looked like a wrestler.
Yeah.
He had that whole look, and then cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Well, it was a combination of cocaine and head trauma. Because I mean, he took a lot of head injuries too. It just didn't help his already insane personality.
Oh, you want to do 3 chair spots? Okay. Maybe we should really. No, it's all good.
Let's make it 7.
Let's make it 5. And we'll use the handcuffs where I can't even use the kind of pull back on the blow. It's like,
So should we hide it? Make it more toward the center of your back. Make it look like we hit your back. No, right on top of the head. Do it. Take this chair. It's made of wrought iron.
just spike me like
Did you get your tetanus shot? No.
Tetanus. I wouldn't play that game. I don't even have a game gear.
God, it was like at this point we might just change your gimmick to freaking railroad spike because you're just taking chair shots in the head. How many times can you hit Perry Saturn in the head with a chair?
I wish what's it called, like, cause I don't know what when we start talking about video games too. I kind of wish oh no, he was in the 64 game with
he was.
Yeah,
No Mercy.
Yeah,
he
No
was in
Mercy.
there.
No, I'm talking about the other one too, the older one, the one before that, before they went to the WCW one. Revenge. Yeah, he was in Revenge. Never mind.
I love those guys because like when you knock them out, they just.
Oh yeah,
I like when they bled. I like when they bled because then it would stop and then like. It looks so comedic.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Like, I'm bleeding.
Oh no!
Oh my god. You know, like the whole time, like I would just use Disco Inferno in that game.
And what's the
My
other
friends would
guy?
be so pissed. I wouldn't even fucking like play. I just sit there and do his taunt the whole time.
What was the other guy? The guy that was like also someone dancing.
Oh,
It's like German.
Alex.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's his? No, it was Alex. I just can't remember his last name.
Alex Wright.
Alex Wright. Yeah.
Dance off.
No, it'd be a dance off between him, Disco Inferno, and La Parka.
Parka.
Come on with the chairs, like.
No, that's what I would do in that game, man. I just picked them. I didn't pick La Parka that much. I would only pick like Alex Wright and Disco Inferno, and I just sit there the whole time just doing their time.
Yeah.
They would try to stop me. I'd counter them and hit them with some shit.
And then just sit there and keep dancing.
Yep, exactly. I wouldn't even go for pins or submissions. Just be dance off all
Just
day.
dance.